Have you ever wondered why your Focus ST is not shifting the way it's supposed to, or it just feels clunky, or it's just not how you want it to feel? Well, I've done some extensive research and watched a couple videos, and I figured out that there's this one transmission fluid that is like the best out of all of them, and it just fixes that problem of it feeling clunky, and it just makes the overall feel and drive of the car so much better. And I'll show you guys that right now. Panda Motorworks, thank you guys, sent over some Motul DCTF fluid. Now this is what the Focus ST uses, and you guys may be wondering like, oh, that's dual clutch transmission fluid. Well, this transmission, the synchros and stuff like that, they actually need the special stuff that's in the DCT fluid, and this is actually a very good product that most people don't really know about, but it's super good stuff. And the Ford stuff doesn't cut it when you're tracking. I figured that out over the past 2 track events I've had. I went to Buttonwillow, and we just went to Laguna Seca. So if you're watching this, the videos have already been posted about Laguna Seca, so go ahead and watch that. I'll link it above. But yeah, this transmission fluid is so good, and you guys will love the overall feel with it. Alright, to get started, we're going to go ahead and move the box, and you're going to need to get the car in the air. So I'm at a buddy's house, and fortunately he has a lift, so we're going to go ahead and get the car lifted up. But you can do this on jacks. You just need to access the driver's side wheel well. You just take the tire off, and then I will show you where the 2 bolts are for the transmission. But you can basically do this with jacks at home, or if you have a lift, that's even better. And then if you have a lift, remember to drop it down till it clicks, just in case the hydraulics fail. So as you can see, right there is the drain, and then right up there, let's see, screen, but it's right next to the drive shaft. That's the fill. All right, so I already cracked mine loose. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out by hand. It's better to do this when the car is hot. I know it kind of sucks putting your hands on a hot motor, but oh shoot.
Holy mother of God!
That was sporadic. Alright, that was a bit messy, but we got it done. I did not expect that explosion of freaking oil to go everywhere, but you saw it first here, so make sure you have an adequate pan that'll catch all that crap. This car has 80,000 miles on it, and I don't know when the last recorded service for the transmission was done, so it's always good just to do it and service your car and just make sure everything's right. And that's what I like about my car, is that I know that everything is done right. I do all my own oil changes, my transmission, my tires, my brakes, so that I know that everything will be fine, and I can blame myself if something goes wrong, not anybody else. So that's something to keep in mind. So it's not hard, just a little messy, and probably should do it in a cooler temperature. I had just gotten back from driving here, so it was kind of hot and a little spicy. So we're gonna go ahead and put that plug back in, and yeah. Alright, so now that we got the top bolt out, you can actually use a ratchet. I used the ratchet with the 8mm Allen head, and it came right out. This is what it looks like. Just a bolt for the Focus. Okay, well, you get the idea. I don't know why it's focusing on that. Oh well. But now we're going to open this up, and if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it. It's super nice. Just screws onto the top of this cap and allows you to use this little bendy straw to pump it into the transmission, and it makes life so much easier. You don't gotta fuss about getting transmission fluid everywhere like I just did. If the tube didn't fall. Oh, there you go. See, this is nice and clear, unlike the other stuff that was black.
actually see it. You can't actually see it.
I know. All right, you'll know it's full when you see a constant drip like that. That means it's to the top of the transmission. Now on these cars, there is no dipstick for the transmission fluid, so this is how you check it. It should be a constant drip like that, and whatever is overfilled will just drain out, and then it'll be at the perfect level. I'll link all this stuff down in the description so you guys can grab it too. The fluid from Panda, the little pumper thing. And yeah, this job was pretty easy, so I'm gonna go ahead and button everything back up and then feel the transmission. All right, just make sure everything is snugged up. You don't want to over tighten it. You just want to get it snug and a little bit over snug, just for security reasons. Literally just from pulling it outside the garage, it feels so good. It's so smooth. Something I never felt in this car before. It's usually pretty like notchy and kind of hard to get into gear, but this stuff totally changed how it feels just driving it out of the garage. So we'll go for a little drive here in a second. All right, so normal driving, this thing feels so great now. Like, it's so smooth. I could just, like before it would be like pretty notchy, but now it just slides right into gear. And I'm not being dramatic about it. Like, if you have an ST and you haven't done the transmission fluid, like, you'll for sure know. And it just, like, it feels great. Highly recommend this, guys. If you have not done this, you need to do it like ASAP, especially if you're higher mileage. I have 80,000 miles and I don't know when the last time this was done, so it's good to keep in mind and to do it. So definitely love this mod. Well, I wouldn't call it a mod, I would just call it maintenance, a better maintenance item and a better oil. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, subscribe, comment, and like, and turn on those post notifications so you can see every time I upload a video. My schedule is random. I just post whenever I got anything interesting. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.